Hello everyone, how are you all? My name is Bharat Kumar and today we are going to see the geography topics which are important in CSE 2024. Here what we will see the main aspects of each topic from where the UPSC is going to ask you the questions or in previous year it has asked. So the first basic topic which we are going to deal today is latitudes and longitudes. So you know the basic things about the latitudes and longitudes, that both are imaginary lines which has been drawn on earth, where the latitudes are normally the horizontal lines and longitudes are the vertical lines. Both are drawn in respect to the center of earth to determine the location of place which are present on the earth's surface. So this is the basic thing where we can see that if we talk about the latitudes, then we know that they are parallel lines, or they are also known as parallel lines. Means every line is, you can say, just moving parallel to each other without intersecting, and the most important thing, the distance between two latitude is 111 kilometer, and the shape of latitudes are complete circle, where the major latitudes if we talk about, then they are 0 degree as equator, 23.5 degree north as Tropic of Cancer, 66.5 degree north as Arctic Circle, and 90 degree north as North Pole. Like this only in southern hemisphere, 23.5 degree south Tropic of Capricorn, 66.5 degrees south Antarctic Circle, and 90 degree south as South Pole. These are the basic things. But if we talk about the events, and we know that our sun migrates from north to south or from northern hemisphere to southern hemisphere between Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. So the important events like summer solstice, winter solstice, or vernal equinox or autumnal equinox, so our sun is vertical over Tropic of Cancer on 21st June. Means the person who is standing over this latitude will experience zero shadow in the afternoon, as because the sun is just perpendicular over his head, and that's why the shadow will be just below his feet. This condition is considered as zero shadow day. Mind it, means no shadow. And when the sun will be here, the northern hemisphere will experience the longest day. This means just opposite, it will be shortest night, and in northern hemisphere it will be longest night and shortest day. The whole event is considered as summer solstice. On the other hand, on 22nd December, the sun is vertically over Tropic of Capricorn. This means the northern hemisphere is having longest night and shortest day, and southern hemisphere longest day and shortest night, which is considered as winter solstice. Simply. Now this means the zero shadow day on 21st June and zero shadow day on 22nd December on Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn respectively. This means the places which are located between 23.5 degree north and 23.5 degree south are going to experience minimum one time vertical sun rays and minimum one day as zero shadow day. But the places between Cancer and Capricorn, means except Cancer and Capricorn, below 23.5 north and above 23.5 south, all the places are going to experience the vertical sun rays and zero shadow day twice a year. Twice means 2 times. Now the question comes, why? So one time when the sun is going to move from June to December means from Cancer to Capricorn, and second, when the sun will start moving from Capricorn after 22nd December towards northern hemisphere, or you can say Tropic of Cancer. So in this way the question they can ask you. Second thing, the place or the latitude of 0 degree, or we can say simply equator, the sun will pass twice a year from equator, from June to December and December to June. Means on 2 days the sun will be vertical over equator, and this is considered as equinox. One in March, 21st March, which is considered as vernal equinox, and second one is 23rd September, which is considered as autumnal equinox. Vernal equinox is also known as spring equinox. Now how? So there are basically 4 seasons, as we know: summer, winter, autumn and spring. So June, summer solstice; December, winter. So after June, in September, autumn will be there, and after December, in March, spring season. So spring is also known as vernal equinox. Second thing, mind it, the dates, they used to change according to leap year, so don't concentrate over that. And the another aspect which I am going to tell you is that their time duration. You can say the third week or second half of June, second half of December, second half of March, second half of September. In this way also UPSC can ask you the question. Now the another aspect, beyond 66.5 north and 66.5 south, there is continuous 6-month day and 6-month night. Means in the places where we are presently located, or you can say India, there are 365 days in a year. Means 365 times good morning and 365 times good night. Means 365 days and 365 nights. But here only one time the sun rises, and when it will rise for the coming 6 months, it will not set. And if it is going to set, it will not rise for coming 6 months. Means only one day and one night in a year. Now the question comes, why? So for why, we are going to see the inclination or the tiltation of earth, which is the another aspect. Previous what we saw, that the major events when they occurs, and what are the possible things which UPSC ask. Now if we move on to the next part, what is the cause, or why the seasons are changing, why the length of day and night are changing, or why the sun is migrating? Simply, so as because our earth is technically not straight, but rather it is tilted or inclined. On the other hand, we can say it is inclined on its axis. So if we draw a 0 degree from the center of earth, so normally this must be 90 and this must be 90. But instead of located like this, our earth is inclined on 66.5 degree, which is considered as tiltation of earth or inclination of earth. Means from the center the earth is tilted on 66.5 degree. Now the angle between 90 and 66.5 is 23.5, and this is the axial tiltation of Earth. Means our original Earth is like this. North and south 0 degree. In this manner only, the Earth is revolving around the Sun. Now, suppose this is our Earth, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. This is our Sun. Presently, the northern hemisphere is facing the Sun and southern hemisphere is away from the Sun. So, the hemisphere which will face the Sun or will be near to the Sun will experience more sunlight, means more temperature. So, summer season and winter season. Now, the Sun is going to move, Earth is going to move over here. Means when it will revolve from this position, Earth will reach to this position. Now, the southern hemisphere is facing the Sun, means more insolation, more temperature. So, summer season in southern hemisphere and north is going to experience winter season. In this both position, one time the Earth is going to pass from here and the another here. That's why the season on Earth changes due to revolution of Earth around the Sun on its tilted axis. Understood? Means if we ask another type of question, that instead of tiltation or inclination, the Earth should be straight in a straight manner. So, how many seasons will be there on Earth? You will answer 2, no. There will be only one season. Why? Because practically there are 2 seasons due to inclination, that is one summer and another is winter. The autumn and spring is the transition phase during the process of revolution. So, due to tiltation there are 2 seasons. Now, when the Earth will become straight, the whole Earth from north to south will experience the sunlight at once, means temperature equal. So, the season will be only one, that will be summer. Second thing, the length of day and night. As because the Earth is tilted, the part which is tilted towards Earth, Sun, will experience a longer daytime, and the part which is away from the Sun will experience a shorter daytime. As because we know the Earth's surface has got a curvature also, curve. So, only the part which is near to the Sun or facing the Sun will be longest day. That's why in summer season the days are longer and nights are shorter. In winter season the nights are longer and days are shorter. Simply we can say the length of day and night is being governed due to only tiltation of Earth, either this way or this way. Means one time only the hemisphere is going to face the Sun, that is one time the northern hemisphere and one time the southern hemisphere. So, due to tiltation the length of day and night is being governed, and due to revolution along with tiltation the seasons are changing. So, this is the basic thing, and due to this only the Sun is migrating between Cancer and Capricorn, and beyond 23.5 north and 23.5 south there are no places or simply none of the places located on any latitude beyond 23.5 degree north and 23.5 degree south which are going to experience the vertical sun rays, as because the sun rays are going to get inclined as we move from Cancer towards pole or from Capricorn towards South Pole. And beyond 66.5 the sun rays are mainly confined or they are scattered. Let me show you. Like, suppose this is our sun, and one time the northern hemisphere is facing the sun, and one time the southern hemisphere is facing the sun. So in this manner, the southern hemisphere is having summer and this one is having winter. So sun rays are vertical throughout the year over equator, and they will shine vertical till Tropic of Cancer. But as we move, they are going to reach till North Pole. But in South Pole, they will reach till here, and the rest of the rays is going to pass. So the places which are located over here are not going to see the sun for coming 6 months. So it will be night, and here day. But day means not the full day or the sunshine which we are receiving, but rather the day is only of, you can say, down or twilight, means the sun who have just came over the horizon will remain over the horizon for coming 6 months. And the night is the transition phase of day and night. The twilight light simply means the sun is not present in the sky, but there is not complete dark like the dark in ours night. So there is transition phase, and as we know that with the rise of sun the day starts, and with the set of sun the night starts. That's why it is considered as night, but there is not completely dark in southern hemisphere. On the other hand, if I show you the south, in this case the south is going to receive the sun rays till the South Pole, but the north is going to receive the sun rays till here, and the rest will again pass through. And the twilight time, you can say illumination is there, as because our earth is having atmosphere, and when the sun rays passes through the atmosphere, they used to scatter. Just like when we just put off the lights in our room and light up the rooms in the hall and open the doors, the light from hall comes in our room, but there is no such bulb which is being lighted in your room. So simply the light which is coming due to scattering, dispersion. So that's why not complete dark. So this is the scenario of 6 months day or 6 months night or long day or long night. Clear to all? So in this manner, the UPSC used to ask you the question. Let me give you the questions like total number of latitudes. How much they are? They are 181. Now some of you might have figured, sir, 179 they will be. Now the question comes, why? Because you all have not counted 90 north and 90 south, as because when we are moving from equator towards pole, the length of the latitudes are decreasing, and over the pole they turn into a point. So you are not considering that point 90 degree north and south as latitude. So you figured the answer 179, but it is wrong. Why? Because point is defined in mathematics in two ways, that is a line and a circle. Point is a line without any length, and point is a circle with no radius and no diameter. Means the 90 north and 90 south are also a line, imaginary line. So they will be 181. How? 1 degree to 89 degree north plus 1 degree to 89 degrees south, 89 plus 89 plus 0 degree 1, that will be, sorry, 1 to 90 degree north plus 1 degree to 90 degree south, 90 plus 90 plus 1, a 181. But the way of asking the question will change. Total number of drawn latitudes or drawn parallel on earth, then there will be only 179, because this point is a line but this is not a drawn line. So in drawn line only we are going to consider 1 to 89 north and south. So there will be 178 and 0 degree 179. Then after, they are going to ask you the shape of latitudes, that is complete circle, shape of longitudes, those are semicircles, as because they originate from pole and meet over the poles. Then after, the length of day and night is governed due to tiltation of earth on its axis, mind it, or only inclination of earth. Seasons changes due to revolution of earth around the sun on its tilted axis. Then after, the places which are located between 23.5 north to 23.5 south are going to experience minimum one time vertical sun rays in a year, and the places below 23.5 north and above 23.5 south are going to experience twice vertical sun rays in a year, means 0 shadow day. Again telling you all, 0 shadow day means when the sun will be vertically over the head between tropics. So in this way they used to ask you the question. And the another aspect of longitudes are the timeline, international timeline and international dateline. So about the international timeline and international dateline, we will move in the next video and see that how the time is calculated and how to determine the time or the date of any place. So meet you in the next video with international time and dateline. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.